My dear sweethearts, today we have a somatoform disorder, and all our hypochondriacs should definitely be happy in the group today. In our group, it seems like every other person is a hypochondriac. Comment if you are one too. And by the way, this hypochondriac is of course a very general term for us. It's when we understand that there is an excessive focus on our own symptoms. But in general, somatoform disorder includes several areas like that, including hypochondriacal disorder. But we won't go deep into psychiatry. Let's generalize it all. Let's put it that way, okay? So all of this is somatoform disorder. We're all a bit hypochondriacal. And of course, this directly correlates with psychosomatics. Yes, you can relate this to psychosomatics with just one caveat. There won't be that biological organic component here. There won't be any confirmed diagnosis here. The doctor won't say, yes, this is it. That's exactly what distinguishes somatoform disorder. You come in, but basically everything is fine. And when that's the case, it doesn't mean the person made it up. It doesn't mean the person suggested it to themselves, like in the case of, say, conversion disorders. This isn't about self-suggestion. This isn't about hysteria. It's about this kind of, you know what I would even say? It's really about some kind of hypersensitivity. Honestly. Because I absolutely trust a hypochondriac that they know, they just feel things more deeply, they sense it ahead of time. Exactly. I mean, these are such highly sensitive people, of course. They're very suspicious, extremely anxious, and there can be many different phobias and obsessions, but it's not for nothing. They're not just complaining, they're not complaining. They can sense it 20 steps ahead, yes, whether it's forward or backward, however you want to put it, yes, in advance. It's like he sees it in perspective, he anticipates it, he senses it coming. He knows his body so well that even when the lab shows nothing, even when the microscope and the doctors see nothing, he already feels it. This is my deep conviction that it doesn't just come out of nowhere. And you can't just tell yourself, oh, well, I'm just a hypochondriac. No, it's not just, oh, well, it's important to understand that, yes, maybe there are some signs of this. It's not just some sick fantasy of mine. This is really my own view of hypochondriacs. I just know them very well. I am one of them myself, so it's easy for me to talk about this topic. I know it from the inside. I hear it, I feel and sense it from the inside. So let's take a look. And speaking more generally, again, I'm not going to get into all these psychiatric classifications because nobody needs that. We're not in a medical university. We don't need that. So in general, that's the picture of our anxious little person. Yes, he suffers a lot because of this. He goes to the doctor with it, and what helps him is an antidepressant. An antidepressant and psychotherapy help him. You might wonder, how can an antidepressant relieve pain? Easily, and there are a million scientific proofs of this, yes, including in gynecology, by the way. There was some symptom, again, the person felt this pain, and then they don't feel it anymore. I would even say, sometimes there's a situation, there's a story like that, and with hypochondriacs it's very interesting. Well, everything hurts, it seems like, both your head and your butt. Everything just feels bad. And antidepressants can help here. I'm not insisting on anything right now. I'm not pushing anyone into this because antidepressants have their downside. And honestly, I wouldn't want to repeat the path of the US, and have everyone get hooked on these drugs, but you just can't. I can't help but point out that in general, serotonin reuptake inhibitors really do play a key role in this matter. That is, they instantly turn off these symptoms, you see. Of course, you can't go anywhere without psychotherapy, and we always welcome it and we always support it, but this fact is just very interesting, and it is a fact, scientifically proven. So let's take a look at our favorite hypochondriacs. What is it and how does it manifest? What are the general symptoms? We have all sorts, really, but mainly it's this anxiety about one's own body. And my dears, if you want to watch this incredibly interesting and useful video until the end, as well as explore with us a deep topic like psychosomatics, then follow the link in the description and join our private Telegram channel.